If you're just joining me, thank you all for joining me. We're talking about my signs back here. I switched it up, you guys. I'm in my TikTok corner for the live. We're talking about Mars moving into Scorpio, and this is the wrong date. Okay, that's the wrong date on 10/12, and the vibes are ambition, passion, determination, intensity. Okay, hey F. Marie, the signs feeling the vibes are my fixed signs. That's my Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. All right, also Pluto goes direct. That is Scorpio's co-ruler. So we're going to be feeling like more of an intense vibe with Mars and Scorpio and Pluto being direct. Okay, it's going to give it like a little extra boost, right? Extra guac on the taco, right? So things are getting intense. Things are already intense. I'm going to run through the horoscopes again. All right, I'm going to start over. This time I'm not going to look at the comments, you guys. I actually need to move this because I'm low-key, I'm blind, you guys. I try to switch it up and I can't see. Okay, so Mars. Well, before I get into Mars and Scorpio, let's just a little disclaimer. This week is very spicy, okay? Oh, you're welcome, Jennifer. Good night. This week is a little spicy. For my cardinal signs, that's my Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. But for all of us, the energy is very intense. Just look at what's going on in the news, okay? Mars is active this week. Mars is our aggression. It's our assertion. It's our passion, okay? It can be violence. It can be conflict. So some fights can arise. I'm wishing you peace in your heart, your home, and in our world, okay? But I do want to acknowledge that we're moving towards that new moon, solar eclipse in Libra, and there's just a lot of stuff happening right now in the sky. So the vibes may be a little stressful. Try to go with the flow and find ways to ground yourself. Maybe go out in nature, meditate, work out. Just whatever you do. Take a bath, whatever you could do to decompress. All right, let's get into Mars. Mars, the planet of action and ambition, moves into Scorpio on Thursday. Mars leaves Libra, where it was considered to be in its detriment. That means it didn't like it there. It's not cozy there because Mars wants to take action. Libra's like, let's work things out. Let's talk about it. Mars is like, let's go to war. So this can be a lot of indecision or inaction and passive aggressive behavior. Now Mars is like, goodbye to Libra. Hello to Scorpio. The champ is back, all right? Mars is in its domicile in Scorpio because Scorpio's traditional ruler was Mars before Pluto became its current ruler, okay? Pluto was discovered later. Oh, wow, that's good, Julie. Okay, I'm not supposed to be talking. Speaking of Pluto, Pluto goes direct on October 10th. That's 2 days before Mars enters Scorpio. So this direct movement is also like giving a little extra juju to Mars in Scorpio. It gives it like a little extra strength. Pluto is moving slow, okay? It's inching back to Aquarius, but it's going to be in Capricorn until January of 2024. Then it'll have one more retrograde next year in 2024 before it finally leaves Capricorn forever. Praise the Lord. Okay, goodbye. I say that as a late degree Capricorn. Pluto is our power. It's our transformation. Pluto likes to destroy and rebuild. It can come through and just like remove things from your life. So while Pluto was retrograde, the energy was more internal. We were thinking about how we could make changes on the inside, changes to ourselves, okay? So when Pluto is direct, sometimes it's like changes to your external world. I kind of think of it like as tarot, right? When you get a reverse card, you're like, oh, the problem is me. When you get an upright card, it could be outside factors, all right? So during Pluto retrograde, maybe you reflected and realized that you were giving your power away and then you need to reel it back in. Or, Capricorn is associated with structures and systems. So maybe you made some personal changes to your foundations. If you feel a bit stalled in terms of nothing's really happening, changes haven't been occurring, well, when Pluto goes direct, okay, prepare for transformation, all right? Be careful what you wish for. Mars entering Scorpio is a nice vibe shift, in my opinion, for two reasons. One, again, it's out of Libra where it was in its detriment. It was squaring Pluto and it was conjunct the South Node. If you guys go on my TikTok, you can see I've made so many videos about all the stuff that my cardinal signs are going through because of all these transits. So that energy has been intense. My cardinal signs again, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, have really been feeling the vibes, okay? Like angst, anger, passive aggressive behavior, all of it, ick, okay. You know, because Mars and Libra can be unsure about what it wants and what it even desires. So Mars and Scorpio, absolutely not. Mars and Scorpio is driven, it's determined, it's focused, it's intense. It's like, I see it, I want it, I got it. Whatever that Ariana Grande song is, okay? It's like, oh, I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. Mars will remain in Scorpio till November 24th. Again, what is the vibes? I kind of talked about it. Scorpio is a fixed sign. So there's a determination to accomplish things. You could fixate on your goal. Once you put your mind to it, you're going to do it. And you are relentless. You won't give up. Now, we are locked into our goals during this time. Just make sure your goals are high vibe. Okay? And if your Mars is in Scorpio, then you're having your Mars return. So this is an extra special time for you where you feel very energized and empowered and bold and brave, right? And ready to go after what you want. And that could be from romance to career to whatever you want, okay? You're ready to shoot your shot and risk it all. All right, now, again, we're going from this week in Mars. I hate to keep shitting on my Mars and Libra people. I'm not supposed to be using profanity. But we're going from this week in Mars into this very strong Mars. Mars and Scorpio is a strong energy. Martian ruled people, my Aries and my Scorpios, you should start to feel better, especially my Aries risings and my Scorpio risings. All right. And then my fixed signs. That's my Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and of course my Scorpio. You're really feeling the vibes of this transit. Now, we can be on the low vibe, obsessed with getting what we want, having it our way, holding a grudge against somebody that's wronged us, and wanting to seek revenge. You know, Scorpios, boy. Scorpion has a stinger, okay? So, you know, if they feel wounded, they're going to strike back. Now, there can also be some power struggles as Pluto, the planet of power, is Scorpio's co-ruler. So just keep this in mind as you navigate personal relationships and professional ones too over the next few weeks. I'm done. Okay, I'm going to talk about the horoscopes, or I'm going to get into the horoscopes. I'm not going to read the comments, guys. So let's go. We're going to run it back and then we can chat and I'll talk about all things Mars and Scorpio. Okay, Aries. Mars, your ruling planet, gets its swagger back in Scorpio and transits your house of transformation. It's time to evolve when it comes to your intimate partnerships and joint finances. Situationships may no longer cut it. You want a stronger, deeper bond with your boo. There may be some conflicts that arise over shared money or money owed to you. You could essentially fight for that dinero that is owed to you, but you're up for the challenge. Pluto moving forward again is bringing power and transformation to your public legacy and career. You might decide to switch professional paths, or maybe during the retrograde you realize a career just no longer makes your heart flutter. And you want to do something that really speaks to your soul, right? Pluto wants us to be our true and authentic selves. Now, Aries mantra for Mars in Scorpio. I embrace vulnerability. It's safe for me to express my desires and my fears. I like that. Okay. Taurus. Mars in Scorpio brings the passion and maybe a few arguments to your house of partnerships. This intensity makes it challenging for you to collaborate or compromise with others during this time because you're bent on seeing it and having it your way. Try to embrace compromise as you get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Don't make any rash decisions when it comes to a business or personal relationship, as you're likely to leap before you look during this transit, which is really not like Taurus. You're a planner and a slow mover. Pluto is direct and moving through your house of beliefs. Transforming your thoughts and maybe even shifting your faith in the universe. You could have had a spiritual epiphany during the retrograde, and now you're ready to expand your views and ideals. Taurus mantra for Mars and Scorpio. Others provide valuable perspectives, and I listen to their insights. I almost said instincts. Gemini, Mars and Scorpio moves into your house of habits, and you're focused on work. You could step into a leadership position or take on a new role at your job, but make sure not to step on any toes while you're bossing up. There could be a beef with a coworker or even bumping heads with your manager. Try not to engage in power struggles. If you've been thinking about joining the gym or waking up for that early morning run, you've got the stamina and energy for exercise. Pluto in Cap goes direct in your house of transformation, and you're emerging a whole new you. You discovered what you really need in intimate relationships and are breaking bad patterns. It's time to embrace vulnerability and let go of bad habits, both financially and emotionally. Gemini mantra for Mars and Scorpio. I abandon my old habits and embrace healthy new routines. Cancer, Mars and Scorpio transits your house of fun, and you're feeling flirty and creative. Download Bumble or go on that blind date. If you're booed up, you'll find this is a good time to rekindle the passion in your current relationship. Also, you'll feel like creating something. Maybe it's a baby. Be careful if you don't want a baby. Or maybe it's an artistic project. You're ready to pour your heart and soul into making something. Pluto in Capricorn moves direct and pushes for change in your one-on-one relationships. Maybe you use the retrograde to really take a look at your own personal role in relationship dynamics. Changes are needed in your one-on-one partnerships, and that's the natural evolution of any situation, right? All relationships have to evolve. Don't be afraid to let go of partnerships that are unhealthy or stagnant, as they could just be holding you back. Cancer mantra for Mars and Scorpio. I am creative and free. I love that. All right, Leo, Mars and Scorpio moves into your house of home and family, and your focus is on your domestic duties. You could be more controlling or even a bit of a tyrant at home. While your intentions are pure, make sure that you aren't being overbearing or forcing your will upon family members. Mars can bring conflict, so your family arguments could pop up. All right, you could find old wounds from childhood resurfacing. This is not to traumatize you. This is to heal you, all right, so you can move on. Oh, sorry, I lost my place. Pluto in Capricorn goes direct in your house of habits, and you're rethinking your day-to-day routine. Maybe you decide to cut back on your hours at work or finally kick an unhealthy habit. Habits are a big theme of all the horoscopes. You could reach your breaking point with a manager or supervisor and decide to start that new job search. Maybe you want to be your own boss, Leo, because it's hard to work for somebody when you're a boss, right? Leo mantra for Mars and Scorpio. Be it old or young, every family member respects each other in our house. Okay, Virgo. Mars and Scorpio transits your house of communication, and you're feeling expressive and a little argumentative. You might find yourself ready to debate or even going back and forth with people in the comments on a random social media post. Tension may be building between you and your siblings or a neighbor. Your ego is not your amigo, Virgo. Take the high road. Your words have the ability to heal if you allow them to. Maybe journal and see what comes up for you. Pluto in Cap goes direct in your fifth house of fun, and hopefully you have found some joy and are ready to implement fun activities into your daily life. Loosen the grip on your kids if you have them, or your inner child, okay? And let them have some autonomy. Virgo mantra for Mars and Scorpio. My words have the ability to harm or heal. I use my words to soothe, not hurt others. I like that. Okay, Libra, where you at? Mars in Scorpio moves into your house of value and you're focused on money matters. It's a good time to pursue new earning opportunities. That talent you sleep on could be a cash cow, Libra. While making money is on your mind, spending it may be on your mind as well. Fight the urge to impulse shop. Maybe don't treat yourself, okay? Before you add that item to cart or tap Apple Pay. Apple Pay is so addictive, okay? Sorry. Make sure you truly need what you're purchasing. An unexpected expense could arise and you want to have the money to cover it. Pluto and Cap turns direct in your house of home and family, and now you're ready to implement boundaries in your home life. I love that. You could finally realize that you have the power to create healthy family dynamics. Libra mantra for Mars and Scorpio. I value my money, so my money goes to what I truly value. Yes, Scorpio's next. Scorpio. Mars enters your sign and you get a boost of energy and passion. You're driven and ready to go after all the things you desire. While you feel charged up, make sure not to push yourself too hard to the point of burnout. If you can't seem to relax, consider working out to channel all your extra energy. People may be drawn to you and find you alluring and attractive while Mars moves through your sign, Scorpio. You're not afraid to shoot your shot and your confidence is magnetic. Pluto in Capricorn turns direct in your house of communication and you realize the power and healing in your words. It's important to speak your truth, and maybe now you found the confidence to share your voice with the world. Scorpio mantra for Mars and Scorpio. I am a powerful creator. I create the life that I want. Okay, Sagittarius. Mars and Scorpio transit your house of secrets, and it's time to retreat and heal. That hurt you thought you moved past could have just been hidden. Now you can send it love and light and finally let it go. This area of your chart is thought to house your hidden enemies, but maybe you realize that you are your own worst enemy in some ways. Things can be a bit hazy and emotional, but if you surrender to all that is and see what comes up for you, then this transit can be very enlightening. Pluto and Cap goes direct in your house of value and you're embracing a new attitude towards money. You are ready to move from a scarcity mentality around money. You're a master manifester, Sag. You have the power to transform your financial situation and your life. Sagittarius mantra for Mars and Scorpio. I take time to feel and heal past hurt so I don't carry it into my future. Capricorn. Mars and Scorpio moves into your house of friends and wishes, and you're ready to connect with your tribe and pursue your dreams. There's a focus on social networks, and you might find that your social calendar is very busy during this time. There can be some bickering or conflicts among your friend groups as Mars brings the drama, right? You have the need to lead and be in charge, but make sure you aren't ruffling any feathers with your assertive attitude. Pluto in your sign moves direct, yay, and it's slowly making its way back into Aquarius. You're still not quite finished your metamorphosis, but you're handling transformation like a G. Yes, you are, Caps. You're like, what else you got for me, universe? You are almost there, Cappies. You're almost the butterfly. You got this. Hang in there. Capricorn mantra for Mars and Scorpio. I naturally connect with like-minded people who help me move toward my dreams. Aquarius. Mars and Scorpio transits your house of, oh my gosh, is this wrong? No. Okay, sorry. Yes, this is right. Sorry, guys. Mars and Scorpio transit your house of public legacy, and you're ready for that promotion. You've put that work in, and it's time to receive your accolades and awards, okay? They need to put some respect on your name when it comes to your career. If you've been slacking, then it's time to tighten up now, and you realize that. If you've been itching to try something different, like start a business, you'll find that you have the motivation and determination to do so now. Watch out for power struggles with higher ups during this transit, right? You don't want to have beef with your supervisor. Pluto in Capricorn moves direct in your house of secrets. Old wounds may have resurfaced, but you are ready to heal them and finally move on. Goodbye. Okay? You're ready to rebuild without any of the baggage that was holding you down and back from being your best self. Let's go, Aquarius. Aquarius mantra for Mars and Scorpio. I am worthy of success and ready for the next step in my career. All right, Pisces. Woo! Mars in Scorpio moves into your house of beliefs, and you feel inspired to grow and learn. This could be through education or travel. You could enroll in school or a course or book a flight to a foreign land. You're ready to expand your mind and your horizons. You're feeling adventurous. You could start working on a writing project or even explore religion or a spiritual practice. Be careful that you don't try to force your beliefs on others during this time. Pluto in Capricorn goes direct in your house of friendship and wishes. You may notice that your friend group has changed drastically, okay? And you're no longer content with hanging around people who don't have common interests or goals. You may also have discovered the things you wanted so badly before, they just don't resonate with you anymore. It's okay for your dream to evolve as you grow and change. Pisces mantra for Mars and Scorpio. I grow by doing new things. Woo, I did it, guys. Ray is going to be joining me on Thursday, so please make sure to come back. I have no idea what we're talking about, but it'll be a time. All right, enjoy your weekend, guys, because it's a 3-day holiday, right? Yeah. And I will see you on Thursday if you can make it.